Hello and a very, very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are well. I hope you had a lovely weekend so far. And here we are. It's Sunday again. It's a Sunday psychic show. And it's just lovely to see you all. So let's go do a little bit of this and let's get the show on the road. Hello and a very good evening to you. It's lovely to see you. Thank you very, very much for joining. And hasn't it been, if you're in the UK or in Northern Europe, it's been an absolutely lovely day. And I hope you guys, wherever you are having a tremendous time as well. And we've got a few people joining. We've got Davy Jones who's joining. We've got Darcy who's joining. And everybody else who's slowly coming on as we get into the show. Loads to tell you. Loads to tell you. Loads of good things. Yes, you'll be hearing, about time. Yes, we had some good things. Okay, so as we progress here, we've got Darcy, we've got David. Oh my God, the size of these. Okay, that's because I changed the font last week. I was on slightly different technology and doing something different. So this is Davy, this is Darcy, and this is Venetia, and everybody else who's slowly coming on. It's great to see you. And what do we need to tell you? Okay, so how are you? How are you going on in your life at the moment? Are you finding things are going well, they're flowing, or are you finding things a little bit like, well, let's have a little discussion as we go through this show and just help you out here. We've got Deanne who comes on and says, happy Sunday, and a very happy Sunday to you too. And I gather it's probably just past lunchtime. We've just had your burgers. Is this right? Because you've got to have hearts, guys, and burgers. Hearts and burgers. Yes. And we also got James has come on as well. Lovely to see you all. And thank you very, very much for joining. Okay. So as we start this week, we only have to look as far as tomorrow to see a major event coming on, and which is the full moon. The full moon, which is going to be in Scorpio. I'm just going to put a little bit of this up on screen here. Here it is. It's called the flower moon. And it's called the flower moon by the ancient Indians, and it's also called the budding moon. It's got a few other names, I believe, but in this case here, I was going to make it a little bit smaller, but I thought the moon and the sunflowers would be very wonderful for this particular show. And with the flower moon, what it means is, or what it's saying is that this is the first moon of the year, which welcomes in the spring. Okay, all right, we're in May. What about the other full moons? Yes, well, we got those as well. We had different moons going on earlier on in the year. We had the blood moon, we had the wolf moon, and this one being the flower moon, because it really welcomes in the beginning of nature, the flowers, the warmth, and as we slowly come into spring. And are you in the spring? Are you springing into step? Are you finding yourself coming into wonderment and good times here? We've got Santa comes on, says hi Phil. We also got Blue Lagoon. Okay, nice to meet you, Blue Lagoon. You've never been on the show before. It's nice to see you. And right, yep, let's cracky on and have a look here at what the astrology wants to say regarding this particular time and how I can best help you. Some suggestions and how we can help ourselves along the way. So let's go have a little look at what this is all about. So I'm just going to plug that there and push this here, and we should get a full moon coming. There it is. So I actually moved this on to the 12th of May, which is when the full moon is. It's very close to Uranus, the planet of change, upheaval, electricity, sometimes shock. It could be shock in a good sense. It's not necessarily a bad sense. And we're also, there's the moon, solitary by itself over in Scorpio. They're both at 22 degrees. And this will roughly happen if you're in Central Eastern Time. Then it's going to be about 7:27 in the evening, or it's going, oh, sorry, there's my little cursor there. There it is. Yes. So it's either, there's the moon down there, 22 degrees. There's the sun up there, 22 degrees. And it's going to happen roughly, as I say, about 7:27 if you're in Europe, 6:30 in the UK, and trying to work out very quickly, it's probably going to be about 2:30 Eastern Standard Time if you're in the States. So in the afternoon. So what is this moon all about? What does it want to show us? Well, it'll tell us quite a lot as we're going through this particular time. The sun. The sun is in Taurus. It's the sign that rules your values. It's the sign. It's the second solar house of the zodiac. It's often how you like to present yourself to the outside world, how other people see you. It's also about the values and the changes you wish to make in your life. And you probably know this already, that you are ready for change. Yeah? Are you ready for change, guys? And because Uranus is right by the side of it, here. And this is the upheavals you'd like to produce. And you're thinking here, okay, is this going to be intense? Well, there's one way of looking at this. Actually, more than one way of looking at this. Perhaps you want to change particular values around you. Great. The moon in Scorpio is about going deep within yourself, introspective. That's a good word, isn't it? Deep within yourself, how you're going to look at things, how you're going to feel. Mood is all about the feelings. The sun lights up the area it needs to look at, but it's all about feelings. Scorpio is a quite deep, intense sort of sign, and if anybody knows Scorpios, they like to feel safe. They like to feel very passionate about things. They can have a very deep determination to succeed, and no other time like this when I feel you probably do the same too. So all this energy is going to be very powerful. But what else is going on out there? What else relates to this, and how can we help ourselves? Well, as we look around the zodiac, what we also have seen here, here's the opposition which creates the full moon. And we're, as I say, 22, 26 degrees, there's Uranus there. But then follow the blue lines with me here. Follow the blue lines. These are energy flows. Now, you're either going to have a time around you which you could get intense emotional, you could find yourself stressing a lot, or you could find yourself doing the opposite, where we flow down the energy lines here to Virgo, where it is the South Node. South Node is the karmic route where we've come from. Have we been hard on ourselves? Have we been very critical? Have we been organizing our lives to try and bring it into the future of what it is today? That's one flow. The other flow here comes through the North Node of Pisces, which is very close to Saturn. Very close to Saturn at this particular time. Saturn is getting ready for a journey, a new journey, as it pops into Aries. And that's going to be a big landmark time as well. I'm sure we'll all feel that. I'll tell you more about that probably on next week's show, because it's getting closer to it. But this North Node in Pisces is following a very nice dreamy flow. And you're thinking, in these particular times, a dreamy flow? Well, that all depends what you want to listen to outside your front door. If you want to listen to yourself, one thing I would suggest with this full moon is go with the flow, because you've got nice flowy energies here. The moon trines. The sun trines. You've got Uranus that trines as well. It creates this sort of blue box pattern. Go with the flow, but listen to your values. Listen to the things you want to bring into your life as change, and what things do you want to do. So, for example, Taurus also rules food. Yes, nice things like food. And just imagine the food you choose, which is the sun in Taurus. The food you choose may be a nice bit of chocolate. Nice bit of chocolate. How you experience that is the moon in Scorpio. So you see what you want, your values, about the things you want in your life. This is the interesting time. This is about how the things that are going to be important to you. What values, what changes do you want to bring? What do you want to look at in your life that's most important to you right now and has going to have the best value or the best outcome or situation for you? What values do you take on board? This is the most strongest time set I would suggest with this. We also have through this time, we've got Jupiter meeting Chiron. Maybe some improvements with health, or maybe Jupiter wants to help you, maybe by associating with people. Maybe it's about not holding too much within you, talking about things, discussing. Jupiter's in the Mercury sign of Gemini, and Mercury is also making a square link down to Pluto. You'll feel this tomorrow. You'll notice this. And sometimes Pluto brings up tensions. But there's the flow, though. Don't forget the flow. It brings up tensions or things that you may have to deal with, or challenges that you think, oh God, how am I going to overcome this? We've got this full moon, Uranus involved, and it's all tense and stress. Is it? Or is it, are you going to look at the flow? So I would suggest here, just by this full moon, it's quite a strong one, but listen to what you value the most. Mercury being in this sign, even in the sign where the sun is occupying for the full moon, it's going to be looking at how we express ourselves, what's important to us, and where we're going. And Pluto, the great transformer, down in Aquarius, sometimes brings out things that we're not quite expecting, or maybe got to deal with a couple of issues. I would say as well, though, it's just a transit. It's as soon as the full moon comes, the pair of them are going to move on. Mercury will move on, the moon will move on, and a lot of tensions that you think have been building up may even disperse. So you may sometimes have those moments you're saying, what was I worrying about? Yes, what was I worrying about? Just go with a flow. Find the flow, find your flow. And I think you'll find this to be an easier time. How's that? How's that for a little bit of astro gossip on the current events and how we are? So I hope you enjoy that there. I hope you like that there. Good. Now just flow down. Who else coming in here? We've got, Heidi comes in. She's saying hello. And I can see Gupta down there. Thank you very much. And Laura's there and everybody else who's coming in as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, happy Sunday to you too, Laura. Okay, good. So I hope this makes sense to you. Look for the flow where you could just go, bring the emotions down and know there's changes in the air, because we can't help but changes sometimes come. But it's about how we value those changes to ourselves. It's how we feel about this. It's finding that peace and calmness, because it will move on. And the flower moon there is there for nice things. Alrighty, so what are you doing on Wednesday? Yeah, what are you doing on Wednesday? Yes, I'm asking you. Yes, what are you up to? During these particular times, especially with a full moon in Scorpio, what a fantastic time to go and develop and build upon your psychic awareness. Yep, because we're all psychic. You don't watch this show unless you believe you're actually psychic. So come and join us if you'd like to. There's a few places left, but not many. You better hurry up. If you'd like to go on a psychic development course, it starts this Wednesday. Get in contact with me. And if you've got any questions about it, you'll find all the blurb, which is on Facebook. It's also other places as well. So that's there. It's a 6-week course. It's Wednesdays in the UK. It's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. EU, it's 8 till 10. And I'm just trying to think of the time periods, which is in the US. It's probably 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And so that could be a course that could really help you. And both myself and Udita are teaching this, or actually intuitively working with you guys. Udita is the shaman and I'm the psychic medium. Yes, there you go. And yes, it's going to be an exciting one because of those new things we're bringing in. We love doing these courses, so hopefully it's something you may enjoy. The other thing you may well like here, and if you go to, if you're on my YouTube channel like you are now, please go through this because you will find Venusian Attraction. This is all about Venus going through the signs. And she's in Aries at the moment, and what Aries can, Venus in Aries, what the energy can bring to you. If you allow yourself, just be tuned into her lovely energy, you'll find here that you can attract things. And one of the important things that Venus in Aries is pointing out at the moment is about what is it you want? What is it you want to bring into your life? What lovely things? If you put yourself first, if you put yourself in a position where you're looking after yourself, what wonderment can you bring into your life? We're always looking at everybody else, always there for everybody else all the times, but this is about you. This is about you. And yes, if you'd like to join a mailing list as well, just let me know. So you always get this post coming out with all the write-up just before it goes out live onto YouTube. Also there as well, you'll find the full moon meditation as well, if you'd like to listen to that as well. But yes, wonderful stuff. I think that's about all I need to say to you there. Yes. And yeah, it's just lovely to have you guys along the show. It's lovely to do this, and it's lovely to share it with you. And a little bit of coffee, I think. And I think it's about time we went and did this for you all who's come along. Yeah. Yes. It's that time of the day. I think what you're going to do now, let's go and have a look at. Yeah. Let's go do some psychic readings. Let's go see what's going on in the universe out there, what needs to bring for you. Today, I'm going to work with, I'm going to work with your aura colors, but especially I'm going to work with an area called your etheric double. The etheric double is your spirit's contour. Just before I go into the readings, I'll just tell you about this. If you imagine yes, there you are there in a physical form, in your bodysuit, just shimmering just outside of you, and it's the color of white, this is the way I see it, is your etheric double. It's the spirit's energetic contour of you. People pick up from you a lot about how you're thinking, feeling, and things like this by your energy field coming out here. You could be thinking things and people looking at you going, oh, you look happy, or you look stressed, or they're attracted to you, or you find something about them. It's not just a physical thing that you look at, oh, they got nice eyes, I'll go chat to them. Everybody's got eyes. But it's also about how you feel about yourself in this sense. It's putting, so if you were to, for example, think about putting loving intentions, positive intentions, intentions which is to attract abundance, joy, happiness, love, all those beautiful things into your life. Get into the deeper part of your belief system, especially with the Venusian attraction, and put that energy, just imagine yourself putting that energy just into your aura out here. I am resonating and you are resonating with this energy. It's out there. It's almost like you could look left and right and just feeling that energy is out there. You're putting out those positive intentions for you to bring abundance and joy into your life. Sound good? Sound like it works? Sound like it could be? Have a little go. Have a little go. Good. All right. Let's come and have a look here. Who's on the team here? Right. Oops, Daisy, I just took him and knocked him off. David Jones says, hi Phil, take the colour blue, can I have a message from Spirit? Let's go and work with this here, Davy Jones. Let's go, and as I love massaging my temples here because then it just resonates with the energy out there. And I'll start working with people here. And there's a very nice lady, do you know a lady called Sue? And I pick up here, there's this lady and she wants to connect with you. And she says here, would you understand about learning? The needing to learn more. Either you took yourself back to a college, learn more, or you're even doing something to enhance your skills by learning more. Her message to you, it really is about building and developing this. And you couldn't have chosen a better color for this either, because blue really is about, it's about education, how we better ourselves, how we learn and become humble in our ways. It's also a spiritual color. And it can have a very high spiritual cause to it. So you're doing the right things there, David. This lady here, she really is asking you to learn now, to educate yourself more. And maybe this is something that's going to help you. So I wish you well, my friend. You are very, very welcome. And thank you very much. Let's go and give you a little bit of this. And Darcy's on the block here. She says, hi, Phil. Hope you are well. Could I have a general reading, please, in the colour green? Color green. Now, it's interesting here because green is often associated with healing, and it's a healing and also finding a discovery within yourself that allows you to connect and feel that you can move into, and this is definitely about this Uranian energy. This is really about stepping into this lovely time to heal, to see a newer version of you, to see the new start to you. And what's interesting here is I feel that, I tell you what I get here from the spirit world, and it's from a very nice gentleman who's coming through. This is like taking yourself out to a beautiful field of flowers and just seeing the vast expanse of nature and countryside and just living, just being in the moment of happiness. And this gentleman here, as he's talking to me, he wants to say to me here, he says here that he sends blessings to you. He says here that he wants you to just lower your tension levels to things, the things you get annoyed about at times. He just wants you to let go of this. But I feel this is message to you is just live and be. This is just the existence of how it is, and because it's going to attract a lot to you. And I feel you're going to embrace, especially with the color green, embrace a new peace, a new understanding, a new being here. And the other thing I'd like to say to you here as well, you've got more money coming. Easy thing to say, I know, but when it turns up, you let us know. And I think you're taking us out for a curry. Well done. Just shuffle the cards. Let's go for this. Let's go and have a look at this, see what it says. Yes, this is about healing, and this is about decisions you're going to make. But a very nice man is going to be helping you or guiding you. Although sometimes here you felt you've had a lot of tensions and worries, you're actually going to have a very nice time in front of you. But the thing you may have to do is make choices. You've got emotional choices to make in front of you, and especially where work is concerned, I think you'll be doing yourself a lot of favors here. So good luck to you, Darcy. Have a good one. And yes, let's do a bit of this.
Wow.
Yes, wow. Okay, Venetia's here. She says here, evening, please can I have a reading, color yellow and a general yellow. Since you're going for these sunnier colors now, very sunny colors, especially with these yellows and these greens. It's very much about the summery colors. And it's interesting here because when I'm feeling here and I'm feeling the energy around you, I look down on my little old crystal here. The thing I'd like to say as I see this is I feel that you're in a situation, Venetia, where you're looking at things as like the past and the future, between a situation which is black and white. You're looking at things around you which is you're looking. It's interesting here because it looks like a major change is coming up, and it's not by your choice. This is by circumstance of life. You've got a big heaving change coming up here. Luckily, you've chosen the color yellow because this is about communication and talking to people. And I feel here it's you may have found that people are going to completely disagree with you, Venetia, and that's the last you see of them. Although it can hurt, although Venetia, it could feel like this is very difficult for you. In a sense here, I think you're going to sense underneath is what's right. And there's going to be a lot of protection around you. I think you'll give a lot of protection to yourself and your family. I think you'll spend more time there and realizing that people's intentions or understandings were very different to yours. Yes. Okay, alrighty, let's have a look here. Yes, I can see all this. You letting people go. Yep, letting people go. Unfairness sometimes. And you're thinking, how do I deal with this? Well, the thing here is, as I feel here, even though the page is reversed, the page of cups is reversed, I would look at this in a positive way. I would look at this situation in a way that you can feel, don't feel so hurt. It's about maybe going with the flow. Okay, all right, these things happen. Let people go. The situations go, and you'll probably feel it's going to go that way. Yeah, good on you, good on you. I wish you well there. Let's do this.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Wow.
a little bit of wow.
Wow.
Yes, it is. And okay, James comes through and he says, can I have a message for next month? I want green color. Okay, James, look at your next month in front of you. If I looked at this as a picture of how I would look at this, I would say it's not about next month, it's about this month. Preparation. Prepare yourself. Now, would you understand here if I said this to you, James? Because I feel when I look at the energies, and the energies are resonating with me here. A very nice lady, in fact, your spirit guide is here. Yeah, it's a spirit guide, and she's a very nice lady. Very nice lady. I think if you met her in real life, you're going, oh my God, Where's she come from? Yes, but a very nice lady is your spirit guide here, but she's also very angelic, and she's also saying to me here, would you understand here a sense of putting yourself in a situation where, and this is similar to the law of attraction, where you have to be repetitive on something for it to stick. If you want to do something, you have to keep repeating. This is why it starts in May. Be repetitive. Get into the mode or the synergy you want to get into by being repetitive. It sounds monotonous. It's not. It's about how you are working to attract, James, a far better future in for you. And I think it's going to do you good. So go with that. I think you're going to attract some nice things there. Yes. Good. All right, let's have a look. See what the cards are saying. Let's go for the middle pile on this, James. You could think here, yes, because you're coming into power. But you've got to practice though. You've got to look at this, repetitive. Don't lose focus on things. Don't. Stay in tune with yourself. James, look after number one. Look after yourself. Don't be hard on you, but enjoy the flow of where you're going to. That's your message for next month. That's quite interesting. Yeah. All right. May I have a general in yellow? Deanne, what do you like? Not a major in green or a brigadier in... all right, I'm going on. Okay, Deanne. Your colours are very interesting. And as I read through and pick up on your etheric double with this, it's like, you know, sometimes you look at they show images of the sun and you see flares coming off the sun. This is flares of awareness coming out from your etheric double, going into boom, this could happen, boom, this could happen, boom, that could happen, and it can. And I feel this month is showing you the opening to a happier world, happier life, and where you're going to by the flashes of, I'd say, encouragement, opportunity. I would also say this would come into discussion people. You've gone for yellow color here. I would say here as well, you are coming up to a time where you are going to have a major shift in your life. I do not think you're going to live with where you're living for very long. I think you're going to make a major shift, and it will be a brilliant thing you did. And sometimes here, you're such a creature of habit that these flares coming in, like the solar flares through opportunity, people showing you things, or you're being shown things, or dreams or visions and things like this, you're suddenly going to see a new awareness, a new life, and suddenly you're going to feel like, oh my God, now it's time to do it. And I feel it's going to be a major shift for you, but it's a powerful one. And I see a warmer climate, and I see here a place where you're going to be associated with really funny, lively, hilarious people, and you're almost going to be pinching your skin going, is this reality? When you're there, is this reality? I'd say it is reality. And I say here, sometimes you need this fun, and you'll boogie on in life, all right? I think you're going to love it. Yes. I think here also, what you're seeing as well, you're going to have some conversations this week regarding a man through your work, and he's going to be looking at your money side. He's going to be looking at what you're doing, and it's actually going to disappoint you a little bit, because in some respects he's right. It's almost like thinking, you want to be promoted, you want changes in your work, maybe you're thinking it's time for a little bit more money, because you're not being unfair. But I think what comes back to you makes you go, I'm a bit disappointed. But that is good, because then these pitching flares come out saying there's new opportunities coming up, there's better things coming your way. You've got to take it. I'll tell you what, when you have those opportunities, take it. You'll love it. You'll be in a great place. Thank you so much, because really underneath you are. Yes, you are the lion. You are the lion. Wonderful. Right. Okay. Where are we going now? That's the end. Right. We come on to Maria. This is, hello, Maria. We are having a blast. We're getting ready for Wednesday. Looking forward to that. Can I have a reading? Canary yellow. Dear God. Does the Spirit have a message for you, please? Many blessings, everyone. Right. Does the Spirit have a message for you? I would say here, would you have understood, please? I've got from the outer part of your family a lady and gentleman who come over who are aunt and uncle to you, but they were on your grandfather plane, a brother and sister-in-law, like this. And they're both coming through for you. And this lady is very prim and proper, very strong in her ways, very, she leads the gentleman that she's with, the man that she's with. And I'm hearing here, as I said, I get a feeling of a J to do with their name, like Jean, for example. And as she's coming in, what she wants to say to me here is to say to you, she says here, it's almost like she's been very frank with me, very, very frank. She will sit down, puts her handbag down, and as I see her big message to you here, she says, it's about pride. It's about your pride and to rise above. And she says to me here, do not put up with the crap or the rubbish. This is about your pride. And she says here, to rise above situations, people, things, life that has sometimes made you feel like, oh, I've got to drain an energy. Yeah, that's because of people. And her thing to you here is, I'm just hearing here, who's Derek? I'm hearing the name Derek as well. And he is, they're saying to me here that they want you to hold the sword. The sword is about your skillmanship. The sword is about professionalism. And the sword for you is about taking the lead and sometimes standing up and pushing yourself further, pushing your boundaries further. Uranus in Taurus, pushing your boundaries further and going into that energy to be your power. But she doesn't accept and she doesn't like the nonsense around you. It's too much of it. And she says, do not pay attention to it. Let's go for left power here. Right. And yeah, you're leaving people behind you to take up mastery. Well done. That's what you're leaving behind. Nonsense. And what this takes you into is a feeling here, and I like this card when it's reversed, is the Eight of Swords reversed, is to think big, be big about it, and stop putting blocks in your path that are created. Yes, and I hear from her, she really wants you to do well. She's looking at your diet, and she says there's a lovely journey in front of you. Don't look at it as like, is this a big upheaval? Is this what I got to do? No, it's a nice journey in front of you. And I think here that could take you on to some very beautiful places. And Sir Tom, what do you think? Yeah. See, even Sir Tom says yes. Brilliant. Okay, and Blue Lagoon. Hello, Blue Lagoon. Just seeing you there. Sorry, back down to you in a minute. Katrina says, could I have please have a general reading with a colour purple, please? Yes, let's have a little look here. The spirits are here on this one with you, I'll tell you. Oh, my goodness. Right. You had a very powerful grandmother. I can see her here. And as I pick up your etheric double, she's right by the side of you. It's almost like she's almost behind you, by the side of you. She's like this. And she wasn't particularly tall. And she was a very feisty lady. And also she wants to tell me about a fire. This was a house fire, building fire, or someone who was the fireman. And she's telling me here in nice detail here. She says to me here, she says, slow down, be articulate. Be articulate. Slow down things. It's almost like doing a drawing too quickly. Slow it down and it'll look nice. Creating a pie dish that you make too quickly, that it doesn't rise correctly in the oven. Slow it down. Her message to you is like this. She's working with you. She really wants you to tune into and listen to what the spirits say to you. She says, and I know she means this in the nicest way. She says, you're so busy talking. She says, you don't listen to them. She means it in a nice way. And she says to me here, she says, it will do you the world of good just to slow down. And I think that would mean something to you. Yes. And I see horses coming up for some reason. Horses being around you, or connection with horses. You've got to visit with horses. Yes, whatever this is. And I think, yes, oh my goodness, yes. Slow it all down, and you are looking to change your job somewhere. Slow it all down, and I feel that you'll come into things. You're very curious by people and whether people are good for you or not, and how you're feeling emotionally. You got very upset by things here that I hear her saying. Just let the emotions come down and you'll be fine, Katrina. You really will be. Yes, and I think it'll make you feel good. Let's give you a bit of this. Yeah. All right. That was Katrina got yes, and Santa, can I have a love reading color blue? Santa, you're one of the most loveliest people I know. All of you are lovely, but it's always lovely to see you on the show because you're a lively dancer. As much as Diad is, as much as Katrina, as much as Maria, as much as everybody else, yes. But Santa, it's always lovely to see you. And Santa, what I'd like to say to you here regarding a love reading in the color blue, and as I'm reading through the etheric with you, it's interesting here. Would you understand you've met someone quite recently? And would you understand here, it's almost like your ears have gone super big. Because I'm being told here, regarding love, would you understand you're listening to what this person's saying to you? You're realizing you're in tune with yourself. And you're seeing here too that you are a mighty figure. Your spirit guide is here. And this guy who's with you has got long black hair. He stands in like, he's almost like one of those Polish, what do you call them? Classic dancers. I call him a little bit like that. He's got his spear with him, and I feel here that this guy around you is there for you to listen and be in your power. And if people want you, they've got to approach you in a lovely, loving way. And you're very sensitive, and you're sensitive to words. So I feel you're listening to this very carefully at the moment. And she's telling, they're telling me, your spirit guide is telling me, he says to me here, it's interesting because you're always very like, I'm listening. And your spirit guide is saying to me here, this is a time around you to really feel, listen, tune into what you're doing, what you're saying. And I think here that you'll feel this particular time in your life being the need to just take the journey in front of where love is concerned at a very nice pace. How's that? Easy peasy, easy peasy. But I see a nice guy who wants to be with you, enjoys you, and I feel enjoys being with you. And I feel here you've got more goodies to come up with this. So I think you've got some good things coming up here. And where should we go? Let's do a bit of Bond.
Absolutely fabulous, darling. Perhaps you'd like to star in my next
Yes,
Bond
Bond.
film.
Yes, Bond. All right, thank you.
Miss Goodnight, of course.
Yes, okay, all right. Blue Lagoon, can I have a message on love, please? Colour purple. Colour purple. Okay, colour purple. Blue Lagoon. Very nice to communicate with you. Very nice to connect with you. And the first thing I would say to you here as I see this is that you're very arty, aren't you? You're very arty. In fact, I've got a lovely spirit guide who's with you, and spirit's coming through for you. Show me you're very creative, very arty. And would you understand here the desire to travel, to enjoy yourself and do things like this? Blue Lagoon, what I've got to tell you here is there's something about your freedom which you hold vital to you. Vital is part of your makeup, your chemistry, your everything, your freedom to travel, to find enjoyment, to find love, to do all these things here. And one of the things I would say to you about love is that needing to find someone who resonates on your beautiful energy, because your energy, Blue Lagoon, is very high. It's very loving. It's very young in its way here. It's almost like you could be middle-aged, but your energy is like still in your 20s, for example, here. And I feel the desire to laugh, to have joy, to have things like this here. And if I looked at this here, this is the person I see that needs to be with you, is someone like this. And there's a gentleman here on your father's side, your family. He comes straight through and he wants to say to me here, he says, don't worry, the house will be all right, he says, first of all. And he also wants to say to me here, he says here that there's a few little journeys for you to go on, he says here, but you're going to enjoy yourself, but you do not know where you're going to settle up yet. He says, good. Because it means if you settle down right now, it won't be the right place. And he also says to me here, he says, do not look backwards. Don't look backwards. And he's a very nice man, and he just gives me a big G to do with his name, a big G. And he also says to me here, he says that he used to be very good and practical, very practical man at creating things for the house, but I also think he did something like this for a job as well. And like with iron or steel or even like wood and things like that, he's very, very good at it. And he's just saying to me, he just wants to say to me here, he says, get your arrow and cast it a long way. That's where you should go, he says here, because Blue Lagoon, I tell you what, you've got a lovely energy. And I think here you haven't found what you're looking for yet. And there's an old relationship's come to an end. You feel that you're stuck. That's because you're giving your heart too much away to other people when you need to be in your free spirit to go and enjoy yourself. Hope that helps. Hope that helps there. It's lovely to see it. And Elvis, what would you like to say to this?
Oh,
See, even Elvis says, yeah, great. Okay. Heidi Grimshaw comes through. She says, hi, Phil. Hope you're well. A little reading will be interesting and nice. Okay. All right. Just so you know, for the future, just let you know here, this is about sometimes what you need to do is to write in a colour, which I take their smiley face as yellow, along with your question. It's okay. You do not have to do this now. Little reading would be nice. What do I need to say to you here? I feel here, who used to play the piano, please? I've got people with music. I'm hearing the old time songs, and I'm hearing here from them. Would you understand here about taking up craft things that maybe the old folk used to do? For instance, it's knitting, whether it's what do you call that stuff where you do it through like tea cozies and things like this. You do all the crochet. But they're telling me here about getting into doing things which make you very creative, because you're going to have a skill set in front of you which you're going to really enjoy. It's almost like doing the old time stuff, because there's nostalgia with you, which is absolutely wonderful. And I'm hearing this, I believe this is a guy on a piano, and he's playing the piano, and he's telling me this. And he says he was an uncle. Thank you very much. He says he was an uncle. And he also wants to say to me here, he says here that he used to sing and love the piano, and but he sends his love to you. And he wishes you well. And also there's a black and white dog over there as well. They're all in love with you. Brilliant. Right. Let's cut the pack into 3 piles. I've got the left, the middle, and the right. Let's go for the left on this. I've just seen this. And let's see what comes up, Heidi. The love of life. The love of life. Self-love is abundant with joy. For all you don't understand or don't know in your life at the moment regarding money, jobs, communication, way of going and things like this, is the need here to talk. The need to talk. And the discussions for you is about talking with people who can help you to find your path regarding where work is concerned, for you to be in good places. But I feel you're coming into a good time anyway. So I would say here, opportunity comes knocking, Heidi. It certainly does. And let's give you a little bit of this. Yes, thank you very much for joining, Heidi. Right. Right. Yes, Saru, yeah, I was for colour underneath, yes. Please can I get a message from my father, or anyone in the spirit will take yellow colour. Yellow colour here. Saru, what do I need to say to you here? Saru, the first thing I'd like to say to you is that, right, where is it that you blame yourself? In your etheric double, around about here is this little area to do with your etheric double, which sometimes here is to do with family, and sometimes here to maybe you blame things, blame yourself, blame the situations around you which have been difficult or challenging. But Saru, what I would like to say to you here is your father is definitely there. He definitely wants to come through. And he's come through with very kind eyes. He had quite big cheeks, didn't he? Quite big cheeks. And he tells me here as he comes through for you, he says here, he just wants to send you love. He wants to send you grace and kindness here. He understands you weren't always close with the rest of the family. He understands here that, but he's not saying to you, this is your fault, this is your problem. He understands this. He says for you, he says, he understands that sometimes you choose to walk a solitary path, but he just wants to send you love with it. And sometimes it's about the self-love you're building in your life now, which is what's going to take you to the higher places. So I would say here, where you're going through, just keep on going. You're doing a lovely job. Lovely job. So blessings to you, my friend. I wish you well. And we have Tanya. This is a lady to keep an eye on, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lady, if you need your networking done, she'll be going to be, hang on a minute, I'm not ready yet. Oh, yes, she is. Start with what you've got. That's what they say. And this is going to be a great networker. If you need your business to get networked out there, you need your social media accounts taken over by someone who's going to advertise for you and help you to get somewhere. Tanya, I would also definitely recommend Maria to look at this lady here, because this is a lady who's in the same business as you, but she's coming out of that business to go and help companies promote, go and help people to get them out there. Take away your networking. You don't need to do it. This lady wants to do it for you. She's going to help you, connect with you, and hold fantastic events where she will be helping you to network. So, Tanya. Anyway, she says, color orange, the general, please. Love the color orange. It's ambition, it's assertion, it's I am out there, I am doing it, I'm building, I'm having a great time. Tanya, I just think I'll set you up, and I think your business starts now. So there you go. Anyway, but I feel here with this, what I say to you here, I've got this is brilliant. I love this. Wow. Wow. Right. There's a lady who comes through. She's a lovely lady. She's on your mother's side, your family. And as she's coming through, she will say straight here, right way here, you do not need to feel or think in someone else's shoes. You just need to think and feel in your own. Don't put yourself into someone else's position that you do not want to be in, she says. I love this. This is fantastic, the way she brings us in. And she is also saying to me here too, she says, you'll enjoy your party. And she says, not a problem. She says here, not a problem. They understand up there. And I also feel here too that I feel here that you may have a few more surprises coming your way that you're not ready for yet. As I say, not ready for, or not aware of yet, should I say, but it looks fantastic. Tanya, I think you're opening doors to things that just look amazing. And yes, okay, good stuff. Right, left, middle, and right. Let's go and do the right on this and see where this goes, because it's the right way to go. You're looking at life going, and there you are, strength, superpower. And what are you doing? You're starting a business that's going to go very well, because you've got the Hierophant here. It's all about big business. And the deep down attitude here is, it's a Three of Swords reversed. It's you coming away from the old. Now you're going to do well. Of course you'll do well. And let's give you a big this. Brilliant. Hope you, you're going, oh my God, what have I done? What have I said? All right. Right. Now let's go and have a look. This is, yes, Sun in Taurus. It's your sign there, Laura, and it's a good one for you. Mr. Beanie. Let's have a look here. Mr. Beanie, how do you see things being unfolded in the future for me, please? The colour red. Mr. Beanie. I feel here, Mr. Beanie, it's interesting here you've gone for colour red, because I would associate this. I get this with you. Would you understand you felt frazzled? Would you understand here about feeling, I'm tired, I'm exhausted? Yes, because you're doing too much. And would you understand here about the need to get a pen, bit of paper, and make a dot. That's it, a little dot. And whatever that dot is the focal point of what you want. You put too much on your plate, far too much here. I can see your aura is just like, oh my God, it's just like, it is on burnout in some respects. Mr. Beanie, what I'd like you to suggest you to do is focus on one thing, make it specific, and go for that. And you will be happy because you've done that. And I feel here too, there's going to be something associated with music, production, or an energy like this with people who come into your life in front of you and show you things, well, as well, Mr. Beanie, things you're not aware of how well you can do until you see it. And I think, Mr. Beanie, you're going to do a brilliant job with this. So I'd say, get on with it. Oh dear, brilliant. Right, let's have a look here. So I got the left, middle, and right here. Let's go and do the middle. And let's have a look here. Wonderful, wonderful. You're going to start a new phase of your life by being in your nature, in your true nature here. You're going to leave old past crap behind you really don't need anymore. And then you're going to go on to a lot of inner happiness within yourself. Mr. Beanie, you're a very lucky person. I've seen the stress. See the stress here. You've been burnt out. Slow it down. Slow it down. Focus on one thing and you're going to be doing a very good job. And yes, watch. I see mice around you. This is symbology of mice. Mice, what mice tell me here is people there'll be other situations or money, things try to eat away at you. Like, for instance, oh, I've got to go and do this now. Now I've got to go and do that. Push it to the side. Focus on one thing. Mr. Beanie, take care. I think you're going to have a really good time there. And this is your, in a very nice way, your wake-up call for yourself. Good. Right. And right, where we go now? Yes, we got hello, Michelle. How everybody else is coming through? Laura, she says here, cover general reading, please. And I colour turquoise. Oh, that's definitely. Taurian colours. I love that colour. And right, okay, general reading. Right, what I need to say here. Your advice, I'm seeing this in your aura. Your advice to other people is paramount. Your advice to other people, should they listen to you, will do well. You've got great sense around you. I wouldn't say it's just at the moment. It is great sense, full stop. And I see this energy that you're working through yourself at the moment is to help you, is to helping others if they listen to you. And they can build things for the better. Your aura, although you've gone for this lovely turquoise colour here, I see that on the outer part here, in between here is yellow. And yellow is about this lovely communication. Mixing with the turquoise is good. And also here, you, young lady, I'm not telling you what to do, but you are so psychic, it's unbelievable. You know things before they even happen. All you need to do is learn how to use it. And you know what to do to go and do that? Of course, I don't need to say anything because you know what I'm going to say already. Yep, come and join on this. But you are so in tune with this. You're excellent with it. And I'll tell you what, you're cut from a different cloth from a lot of people. So some people really go wow with you, and other people just don't get you. And when they don't get you, sometimes they don't like you because they don't understand you. But that's okay. That's their problem, not yours. I wish you all good things, and I wish you. Let's give you. Let's go and give you this. There.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
Did
gosh!
you hear that?
Yes.
Oh,
Right. Okay. Michelle Harris comes in, and Laura, good luck to you. Michelle Harris comes in. How are you feel? I'm very well, thank you. It's lovely to see you, and thank you very much for joining. Could I have a colour lilac, if drawn, please? And I don't know what your question is, but I'm just going to go for a general and just see what comes up here. As I look through the crystal, and Michelle, as I look through your aura colours here, it's interesting. I sense you are developing something, a little bit like Laura just gone. You are developing something here that you are tuning in, because I feel the energies coming from behind you to develop something new here. Would you understand that you often see the spirit of a gentleman around you who's possibly your father or grandfather? Because I see him, and I see him wanting to show his energy to you here. In fact, I've just been shown it's your grandfather. And would you understand here too, the collection of old things or antiques from the past, and also here, as I look at the crystal here, and I see this, and I get this in your aura, is that this gentleman here would also like to bring through to you here. He says here that this guy was an inventor of extraordinary things, and he used to be able to do extraordinary things. And he's here with you to say here, you're in your own way, you're the same. But isn't it interesting? You need an awakening now, Michelle. You really do, because you're tapping into this new energy, which is what we are beginning to download now, and feel this energetic energy coming in from solar rays, whether you want to put it from the planetary energies, from the spirit energies, is coming in here. But luckily, Michelle, I like to say, some people don't know how to use this. I tell you here, Michelle, you're going to really start picking this up, and it's going to go well for you. And I think that you'll do well. And let's go and have a look at the cards and see where they're going. And I think I just made your Sunday, really, haven't I? Yeah, brilliant. Let's have a look here. Thank you for your comments, guys. I haven't seen a lot of comments you left from the feed there, because I just worked down through the readings. But I'll get round to them in just a second. Right. Let's go and cut the pack into 3 piles and see where we are going. Michelle, let's go for the left. I feel that's because you've left the past behind. And yes, you are coming into a wonderful energy within yourself. Start working on yourself. Start doing this. And sometimes here, your confidence isn't always as strong as you think it should be. It is. It's there. I think you just need to really tune into this. And then you're on a good one. Brilliant. Well done, well done, well done, well done. And let's give you a bit of this. Good. Let's move that there. Paula, just coming to you in just a second. And yeah, thank you all for your lovely comments there, guys. Yes, yes. Sana, thank you very much. And everyone else there. Yes, okay, yeah, I just saw a gentleman there. Okay, yeah. I do feel there is an older gentleman who comes through. I do feel him there, Michelle. So, but good. Okay, let's come back to Paula. She's here, and she says, now my romantic relationship is naturally coming to a close. What does the future hold for me relationship-wise? Color yellow. Oh, I love this. Let's get into this. Right, Paula. I love this, and I think it's going to tickle you pink, because Paula, what I'd like to say to you here is, I feel that this relationship, yes, will eventually come down to a close. And when it comes to new relationships, it's really interesting because, Paula, I think there's an energy that just comes out to you that people are going to resonate with beautifully, and that is partially to do with your freedom. Less stress, less worrying about this, more openness to where your future is going to, and this feeling with you, which is a lovely one, of resonating, charm, wit, fun, and all this. And guess what's going to happen? Yep, you guessed it. You're going to find your relationship. No, what you'll find is loads of them. And you're going, what? Yes, well, this is what I see. I feel there's going to be loads of people who are going to be really engaged and interesting with you. Loads of guys here who will just say to you, shall we just have a light-hearted fling? And you may fling them in the door or you may fling them out the door, whichever you prefer, my dear. And I feel here that it's going to be a funny time. And I feel here it's about fun, enjoyment, and just see yourself like this and just not taking yourself seriously at all. I think you'll love it. I'm just gonna, and I think that's what I need to tell you here from the spirit world. Right, okay. I feel here that, and yeah, so I wish you, let's go and give you, in fact, have a glass of wine. Yes, have a glass of wine, my dear. Lovely, good. And right, let's have a look here. Yes. Let's go and have a look at John Smith. John Smith comes in and says, I have went against the norm now. I'm just hoping for results in my favour. Do you see it happening or will it backfire on me? John, I would have total self-belief in yourself. I really would. I have total self-belief here, and I've got no, your aura colour is coming up to a fruition. John, I think just keep going ahead. You've gone against the norm. Good for you. Just keep going. And I feel that I don't think life's going to go against you. I think it's going to go with you. And I feel that money-wise, especially, you'll be coming into better times. And sometimes I wouldn't gamble on this in the future so quickly, but I think certain points in your life, you'll know, John, when you can take on opportunities which are against the norm or something that goes outside your boundary, you'll do well. Let's go for the middle on this and see where this is going. Right. And I feel here as I look at this is you start to come into the world. So I see this as you making good decisions and stop being hard on yourself. I think here that's the value to you is I think is you've made decisions. It's good. Go against don't go against this, and I think it will go right for you. Well done, John. Well done. Right. Eleni, she says here, I'll do these quickly because we're running out of time. Here, Charles, what's next for me, please? Golden yellow. Love this. Food, celebrations. I see celebrations. I see tidings of good joy. And I also see here that you'll be saying things sometimes thinking, why did I say that? Why did I just say that? Well, you said it because it was right. And I think here that it'll resonate with you beautifully. So it's all good. And I'm just going to quickly shoot down and yes. Yes. So that's what I see. Yes, in fact, I'll just carry on this. And I feel as I see this energy with you, I feel this bounce with you. I feel that sometimes here, be in the moments, live in the moments, live in the happy states. Let's go for the right on this, and I feel this is what's going to keep the flow going. Yes. Celebrations, joy, travel. You though put yourself under so much pressure. Why? It's good. You do a good job. You love people being around you. You're in a great time. You even have here some cards here say about you being happy, being enjoyed. But what do? Yes, you put yourself under maximum stress. And people ask you why. This full moon, Eleni, is about going with a nice flow. You don't have to get all worked up by things. Yes, good. It's a seesaw effect, guys. It's keeping a balance on the seesaw, being in the middle, knowing what your values are, and knowing that you don't have to get so emotional about things. Watch sensitivity. They're just sensitivities. Guys, you could do wonders with this. I wish you well. Have a great week in front of you. I wish you hearts. I wish you burgers. And Paula says she is giggling. That is absolutely lovely. Well, that's the way to be. Guys, be like Paula. Have a load of giggles in life, and I think you'll be on a happy note there. I think she may take courses or may teach lessons in how to giggle. Yes, especially when you tickle pig. Yes, good. Brilliant. Excellent, guys. I wish you a fantastic week. It's been a lovely sharing a show with you. Thank you so much for following this. It's going to go up onto Facebook this probably tomorrow. And but don't forget to look at the other things going on Facebook, and also the course you should be on. Psychic Development course started this Wednesday. See you soon, guys. Have a terrific week, and I'll see you soon.